A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. It is a time for clarity on the pitch and, of course, composure. Derek Ray at the microphone, and next to me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. Thoroughly looking forward to this high-level contest on the big stage. It's Spain versus Saudi Arabia.
Well, it's all about seizing the moment, and that's what these teams have to do today. They certainly can't make any mistakes here.
Nicely timed tackle. Referee spotting the transgression. Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Fabian plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Abdul Hamid. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he combines so well with his teammates. He really does link everything up. If he plays well, so do the team.
Plenty of support here. And passing it through, and the chance is on. And perhaps not quite cool enough, with only the goalkeeper to beat.
Yeah, never really looked settled as he shot there.
And Spain regaining possession. To take the lead. Good tackle taken away. Oh, moving it nicely. In position. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Well, misdirected.
Yeah, they've made it too easy to win it back there.
Abdullela Al-Amri. Tombakti. Out of play for a Spain throw-in. Rodri. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Nasser Al-Kosari. And teammates around him. There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And he's made headway. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and then from there, the keeper has little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end.
The first half here comes to an end. So back underway here into the second half. Laporte. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Cucurella. And Unai Simon. Laporte. Rodri. That's a good-looking ball. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And flying forward here. And teammates to play it to. Oh, fancy footwork. Well anticipated.
Yeah, that was well read.
Yamal. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And the keeper grabs it. And playing it through. Offside the decision. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. And that's going to result in a goal kick. And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goal, Stuart.
Yeah, as a team, they haven't been great, which hasn't helped his cause. But I do think he needs to work a bit harder to find some space for himself.
Pressure is on. Intelligent defending.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Counter-attacking chance. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Cucurella. That's good refereeing. Advantage. Well, the referee trying to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. And danger averted. Well read. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone. Well, here's the equation. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will see them reach the knockout stages. Here on EA TV. A belter of a game in store, without any shadow of a doubt. Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. This should be highly compelling. It's Uruguay, and they take on Spain.
Well, these games certainly bring some tension with them, don't they? Both sides will want to settle down fairly quickly here today.
The starting 11 for Uruguay. Fernando Muslera is the goalkeeper. Jose Maria Jimenez plays alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedri starts with Rodri in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Manuel Ugarte. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Can they secure their place?
They must finish here.
And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say the 1-2 completely opens up the defensive structure, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Plenty of support here. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. Fabian. Pedri. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Oh, fancy footwork. Can he? Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Fabian. And he takes it away.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Manuel Ugarte. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Well, he's been ruled offside. Couldn't keep it. Well, what's the referee going to do now? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And so it is, the first half story has been... So the referee's whistle and into the second act of the drama. Pedri and Fabian. Pedri. Trying to open them up. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Oliveira. Nice looking pass. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller.
It's all good stuff, but they need a goal here.
This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Danger still on. A bit disappointing in the end. Flowing here. Keeper getting the touch. Ball finally in his grasp.
Yeah, but that first save was superb. He had no right to stop that, really.
Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Well, full-blooded defending. And with that, ordered off.
Yeah, they're going to need to readjust at the back now.
And the substitution will occur now. "15 minutes left for play. And a pretty ordinary challenge. To level matters! Oh my goodness, touched onto the woodwork. Gavi. Oliveira. Can they level it up? This could square the game. But no, he's gone and missed it.
Well, what a huge moment that could prove to be. They're running out of time here.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Pedri. And showing good game awareness. Bentancur. Canobio with it. Good idea. Oh, not cleared away. Nothing to show for that attack. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And he's broken free. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Now sending it in. And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone according to their master plan. What have you made of their performance?
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. Well, this is more than a contest. It's a moment for heroes to stand tall on the biggest stage. Hello and welcome. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and next to me is Stuart Robson providing analysis. The stage is set. It's Spain, and they face Cabo Verde.
Well, at this stage, you can't afford any slip-ups, can you? Both sides will be anxious to get something from the game. This will be a very interesting contest.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. Pedri starts with Rodri in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. The opposition starting 11.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Monteiro. Clean challenge. Rodri. On to Williams. Nice looking move this. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
Well, it would be quite the story, wouldn't it, if they could finish top of the pile in this league phase.
Yeah, it's always nice to finish top, and they deserve it. They've been really good. Just need the point here.
And he's made headway. Shot blocked, but still alive. He made good progress there. Well, just seemed to lose control there. Couldn't keep it in. And now a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Fabian. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Interesting pass. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Williams. Good angle for the cross. Can they forge ahead? How good was that?
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
Monteiro. Showing a good reading of the game. Rather congested in the middle of the park. And defensive play to be applauded. Oh, good vision. Yamal. Oyarzabal. And saved by the keeper. Well, they fancy a short one. Drifting in off the flank. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. Monteiro. Oh, this looks useful. Well, a solid piece of goalkeeping. Spain recovering possession well. Monteiro. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. And the keeper showing good hands. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Over it comes. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. And the referee playing advantage. And Spain unable to hold on to the ball. What a magnificent pass. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Oh, he looks threatening. Fancies it. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Gavi. Nico Williams. And into the last 20 minutes. Yamal. Pedri. And he read it well. Duarte. Oh, moving it nicely. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Now the counter-attack looks on. Must take the lead here. And they do! And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. It is to be a throw-in. And he has options available. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Good-looking move. Oh, they were in a decent position too. There goes the final whistle. And it doesn't get much better than this for them, Stuart, in the group stage. Top spot is theirs.
Well, over the course of this group, they've been the best team. They've played some attractive football, they've worked hard to win the ball back, and they deserve to be top dogs.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, I enjoyed watching him today. His work rate, skill and movement were excellent, and he fully deserved to score that winning goal.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, a warm welcome, and it's always a thrill to be broadcasting from this particular venue, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It's Spain, and they take on Algeria.
It's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedri starts with Rodri in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
This is what they'll be facing today.
Well, on paper it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward runs from the central midfield players. They could be a handful today.
And away we go, the first half of this game. Really good challenge. And space for Yamal. Yamal! Oh, superb reflexes! Playing it short. Now a decent position. Well, the sheer audacity! to chip it like that. One 0 then. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Beautiful pass. Nicely timed tackle. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Opportunity! No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. And given acres of space to attack here. Yamal. Oh, keeper dealt with it. They take it short. This looks promising. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot.
Well, Spain have seen more of the ball in the last 15 minutes, that's for sure. And their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and create something else. Good through ball. The cross is on. Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Pedri. Oh, he's through here. Perhaps now. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Oh, this is looking promising. And the chance slips away. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Real chance. Oh, they're not out of trouble. That is that for the first half here. Well, Lamine Yamal, prodigiously gifted and going about his business with vigour.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
So they get the second half going here. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Succeeded in winning it back. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the pass was off target. It'll be a throw. Now what can they do from here? Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. It's a nice-looking ball. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Couldn't grab hold of it. Oh, a fantastic save. But the offside flag has gone up and it grinds to a halt. "20 minutes to go in this one. And support available. And intercepting it.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Rodri. Now with Yamal. Determined defending. And that'll be a Spain throw-in. And also a yellow card.
Yeah, glad the referee went back for that one.
Oh, might be. And it still could be dangerous. And it's all rather fizzled out. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. In behind for him to chase. Very alertly winning back possession. Really good wide play. And teammates to play it to. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, no way through. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, as the scoreline would suggest, it was a comfortable win, but they had to play really well to get their victory. In particular, I thought their midfield really imposed themselves on the game. They'll need to continue that going into the next round.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game.
Well, he scored one and could have had a lot more. But if you keep getting into the right areas...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. It's Colombia, and they take on Spain.
This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill, passion and physicality. I'm really looking forward to this.
Well, that's splendid play. Can they forge ahead? Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
Here's how Colombia will begin the game.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
Fine build-up play. Incisive pass. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedri starts alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Referee deciding to give the free kick. And credit due, a good intervention. Pedro Porro. Promising attack. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Nico Williams. And plenty of room in the wide area. Must take the lead here. Oh, without putting too fine a point on it, that was a horrific effort. Fabian. Yamal. And he's made headway. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Rios. An effective challenge. Danger building. Nicely timed tackle. Very effective pass. Can he put it away? And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, as you can see, he just couldn't get enough on it. He'll be frustrated with that one.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Carrascal. Now with Lerma. Davinson Sanchez. Jefferson Lerma. And support available. Munoz. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Jefferson Lerma. Mojica. And Diaz has it. Carrascal. And it's a quality pass. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Rodri. Yamal. Excellent vision. And not quite directing it on target.
Yeah, not far away, but the keeper would have saved it, I think.
So the manager decides to go to the bench. Bit of a quiet performance from him today. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Luis Diaz. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. And into the last 20 minutes. And a foul there. Rios. Mojica. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Can he find the right pass? And a good-looking ball. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Oyarzabal. Gavi. It's with Porro. Showing a great defensive instinct. And possibilities here. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Throw-ins given. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Can he put it away? Oh, the post denied him. And putting his body on the line. And that will be a penalty. And this could really make certain. In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Keeper goes one way, the ball goes the other. Good strike.
He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall performance, particularly going forward. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly And no doubt about it, tension levels have been ratcheted up. It is, after all, a quarter-final meeting. Hello from the commentary position. This is Derek Ray, and my partner for this match will be Stuart Robson. It should be an absolute cracker, whatever way you slice it. It's Spain, and they take on Senegal.
Well, this has the makings of a classic, doesn't it? Two good teams, some great players, and so much at stake. Let's hope we're not disappointed. A semi-final place awaits.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Well, from close range, not ideal. Working so hard to win back possession. And he has options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Idrissa Gueye. Mane. How did they let that attack come to an end? Lamine Yamal. And he might be through here. Chance still there. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, possibilities inside the box. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, big chance! Oh, through on goal, did everything right. That was until the finish. Really good interception. To level the match. Oh, a magnificent challenge. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Pedri. It's with Oyarzabal. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Beautifully weighted ball. Blocked it brilliantly. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And away they go again into the second half. Diarra. Mane. And a lot to like about this attack. But really sticking to the task defensively. Couldn't keep it. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Yamal. Could be dangerous. Yamal! In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Idrissa Gueye. Diarra. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Intelligent ball. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And now their turn to have the ball. Can he find the right pass? And successfully cut out. Pape Matar Sarr. Great weight on the pass. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. And unable to keep the ball. Huge block. Oh, in with a chance. And he read it well defensively. Yamal being given too much room. Oh, big moment. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And he could be in proper trouble here. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, that's certainly going to make his teammates really frustrated, and he knows it. What a big mistake.
Is this going to be a... The whistle is sounded, and a place for Spain confirmed in the last four.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left...
It must have entered the heads of the players that they could ultimately taste victory in this competition. But first things first, the semi-final, and a big test awaits them. Stay with us. We have live action coming up for you every kick of the ball on EA TV. It is a special occasion at this international tournament, a semi-final meeting on the big stage. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the tactical and technical analysis, is, of course, Stuart Robson. And who is going to prevail in this last four showdown? It's the Netherlands, and they take on Spain.
Well, just looking at the lineups, what a game this should be. There are so many good individual contests. This will be tight, I think, but one of these teams will be in the final come the end of 90 minutes.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And there we have it. The first half is underway. Mikel Merino. The ball with Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. It's with Porro. Cucurella. Now with Yamal. And the pass deftly cut out. Cope Miners. Spot on with that tackle. And the referee playing advantage. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. This looks interesting. Can they forge ahead? Well, that's as good a challenge as you're likely to see.
Well, good job he won the ball there.
Lamine Yamal. And teammates around him. Promising looking ball. Can he put it away? Oh, that is a terrific save.
Well, that's a great save from that sort of range. Really good reflexes.
And Spain regaining possession. Decent looking pass. Might take the lead. Well, I must say, I thought they were about to illuminate the scoreboard with the number one. First goal of the contest, but not so.
Well, how are they not leading here? What a chance to open the scoring, as you mentioned, Derek.
Crossing opportunity. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. And he's fired over the corner. Not completely out of trouble here.
Well, Spain have controlled the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Oh, still not dealt with. And he has options available. Oh, he could finish. Superb stop. De Jong. Oh, useful ball. And taking it away. They couldn't hang on to it again. And in with a real chance. Still alive. In it goes! The first goal in this semi-final. And how important could that turn out to be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
That is that for the first half here. So back underway here into the second half. Excellent pass. Just needs to steady himself. Oh, it's a penalty in the opinion of the referee, and maybe they'll be able to level this up. Chance to equalise here. And a timely penalty save. And over comes the corner. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, great attacking play. And with that, the attack breaks down. Could be dangerous. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Pedri. Here's Fabian. Strong but fair tackle. Very effective pass. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And that will be a caution.
And a necessary one as well for that kind of challenge.
Rodri. On to Pedri. Possession, the most important thing.
Well, they're making it look so easy here, aren't they?
And look at this! And a goal! They've extended the lead! Well, plenty of time remaining. This is far from over, but they're well on course for a place in the final. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. De Jong. Van de Ven. Daniel Malen. Just the challenge that was required. Cup miners. Oh, could be. Oh, I can't believe that challenge. Brilliant.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Yamal. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Grafenberg. Perfect challenge. Oh, good vision. In behind. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Gakpo. Can they set up a chance? Malin. And a goal! Fasten your seatbelts. This is not in the bag just yet.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Lamine Yamal. Referee had a good view of that one. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Dumfries. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Gakpo. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, it was far from easy at times. They'll certainly know they've been in a match today, but these are the sort of games you have to get through if you want to win silverware. They've done that, and now they can turn their attention to that final. What a game that should be.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Only 2 sides remain in contention to win silverware. Who's it going to be on this colossal occasion? There is no margin for error. Live on EA TV. And now for the biggest stage of them all. It is the final. Only one team can lift the trophy. Which one will it be? We're intrigued to find out here on the commentary gantry. This is Derek Ray, and I'm delighted to say joining me to provide co-commentary is Stuart Robson. A terrific final in prospect. It's Spain, and they take on Brazil.
Well, in a couple of hours, one of these teams will be remembered forever, as will the players. This should be a great occasion, shouldn't it?
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Cucurella starts with Pedro Porro in the full-back positions. Pedri starts alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. Fabinho plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Danilo. Determined defending. So a corner here. Favouring the short one. And Laporte in the way. Oh, it's been given as a penalty. Can he make it 1-0? In it goes! You have to have an icy determination to succeed when you take a penalty in such a massive game. Powers of concentration on full display. They've opened the scoring.
Well, here it is again, and it can be a risky penalty, but he hits it straight down the middle. The goalkeeper goes one way, the ball goes through the middle. Excellent finish.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Interception to snuff out the danger. Nice weight on the pass. Sent through. Oh, might yet do it. And that would have levelled up this contest.
Yep, they're still behind here.
Pedri, crucial piece of defending.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Fabinho. Fabinho now. Here's Rafinha. Casemiro. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Could be dangerous. This could square the game. Oh, not safe yet. Well, offside by rather a lot. Fabinho. João Pedro. And a clever piece of defending. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, monster intervention!
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
Pedri to level matters. Oh, a goal! He's equalised. Was he made for moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Now plenty of space for Brazil to attack. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. And play halted, free kick given. And fired from the flank into the area. Could be threatening. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. And the whistle is sounded for... So into the second half, and it would take a brave person to predict the outcome of this one. Dangerous ball. Oh, good hands there from the keeper. Danilo. Promising looking ball. Must be. Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Fabian. Yamal. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Good distribution. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, big moment! And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Yamal. Torres. And he's made headway. And just overhit.
Yeah, just a bit too heavy, really.
Rafinha. Room to roam on the wing for Brazil. But they dealt with the threat posed. And teammates around him. Giving it a go. Oh, good hit, close shave. And time for the change now. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Threaded through by Yamal. Could it be? And foiled by the post. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, they're certainly getting closer. You just sense that the goal is coming. They're playing so well at the moment.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. João Pedro. Fabinho now. Beautiful pass. A move of promise. Is it going to end with them scoring the winning goal? And players waiting in the centre. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Who can they pick out? And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Now, who can he play it to? Really good ball there. Oh, I can't believe it. He's gone and missed the chance.
Well, what a glorious chance that was. One he should be taking, that's for sure.
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Well, they've given us 90 minutes of excitement. Now for more drama. Mateus Cunha. Well, showing good vision.
Yeah, what a dangerous ball that is.
And making his move inside. Good looking cross. And the keeper is able to deal with the danger. Gabi. Lamine Yamal. And that'll be a Brazil ball. Marquinhos. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. Maybe after that, penalties, we'll see. So underway again. The players know they have to give it one final push. Can he find the right pass? Must take the lead here. Oh, great defending. Williams. It's with Porro. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? He's in with a chance. And a great save to keep the scoreline level.
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Big saves at vital times.
And he's in. Oh, a goal here! And sheer pandemonium! A goal to win the trophy, it must be. They can almost touch it now. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Keen to take it short here. Promising move. Oh, they were in a decent position too. And there it is, the final whistle. Cup success is theirs, and they've done it on merit. Look at these scenes.
Well, on the evidence of the game as well, they deserve it. They were excellent throughout. What a good performance that was.
And you can see, can't you, what it means to every single one of them.
Yeah, they've been a real team today. Really good spirit and a great performance. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition, but my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth, and now they savour the moment. Full marks to the entire team, and now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Yeah, really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.